what Universal Giving Corporate does is we help scale corporate social responsibility programs worldwide. That's one of the services that we provide. And what we do is we help them manage their global CSR programs. We help provide the strategy and the operations and the communications to expand corporate giving and volunteer programs across the world. And so what you're doing is you're looking at what is the strategy. Then you're looking at coming in and doing the operations and making sure that it happens all over the world. This is what we do with Cisco. So when we start off here in Silicon Valley, although it looks like the Midwest, it's not. When we do that and we expand across the world, we're going into these 40 countries and we're making sure that what is established at headquarters is transferred all the way across the world in these other local areas. And it's 50-50, it's balancing headquarters and local as well. Now, in addition to that, when you're doing it, what is key on this as well is the quality. So one of the services that we provide is vetting NGOs. It's a 20-stage model. When you look at going in with companies and choosing nonprofits, most of the times in the U.S. what we do is we come up with a focus group or come and poll the employees and find out what is it that you all would like to give to. But what happens here, even with companies, is there is a vetting model that is absolutely important. If you don't vet the right nonprofit, as we've just talked about in the last slide, you could be facing a serious debacle. Further, you need to be very aware about IRS guidelines and terrorist guidelines. So what happens in those terrorist guidelines as well is that the government is looking not only to see if the organization has been vetted, but they want to see that it's been done by a third party. So that is really, really critical. It's not just that they want to see it's vetted, because if you do it yourself, it could be seen as self-dealing. If you vet that organization in-house, they could say, well, they're being too lenient. They need to contract with someone else outside in order to be able to do the vetting and make sure that it's fair. Second is launch a city. We identify high-quality nonprofits, upload them to your database according to each city. So for example, we might go with Cisco and launch 5 cities with 5 nonprofits and launch that city with 5 nonprofits. These are the 5 nonprofits that we drive your employees to. Very, very focused. Again, when you're launching something internationally, you're going to want to make sure that it's critical that you have quality control. If you ensure these are the 5 nonprofits that work well, then that's what's going to help your employees be able to get involved and give and volunteer with security. You can always expand it more later. And it sounds small to only do 5 nonprofits, but you want to do 5 nonprofits and then expand it out more to make sure that the first 5 are working well. So then finally on this disaster response, what we do is we help you to create and maintain a disaster response program. So how do you go in and make sure that when a crisis comes up, your company is prepared to approach that disaster?